This is the Ukrainian authorities in northeastern Sumy region ordered mandatory evacuation of 28 settlements located within a 10-kilometer border zone after Russia intensified the use of guided aerial bombs in the area. About 20,000 people need to be evacuated from the area. These are some of the responses, in fact, that's coming in from the Ukrainian soldiers.
У нас такі, місто контролюється Збройними силами України, в місті спокій, всі будинки, всі міста цілі, стратегічний об'єкт «Газпром» в місті Суджа контролюється 99-м механізованим батальйоном 61-ї окремої степової бригади. Всім мирного неба.
Слава Україні!
Now, visuals are also coming in of Ukrainian soldiers in control of a gas measuring facility in town of the Sumy inside Kursk region. The Ukrainian forces smashed through the border on August 6th in what Moscow said was an attempt to force Russia to divert resources from the battlefront in Ukraine. Fighting has continued in the region, with Ukraine reportedly making gains deeper into the Russian territory. Let's in fact take a look at this ground report coming in from the Kursk region, which helps us understand the developments that have taken place there with regards to the military forces.
Video posted on social media on Friday and verified by Reuters showed a convoy of burnt-out Russian military trucks along a highway in the Kursk region of southern Russia. It's the latest sign of the destruction after Ukrainian forces staged a major cross-border incursion this week. Ukrainian forces burst across the border on Tuesday in a shock counteroffensive after months of gradual Russian advances in eastern Ukraine. The operation, while limited in scope, has managed to bring the war to a number of Russian towns and cities. In response to the incursion, Russia on Friday declared a state of emergency in the Kursk region, and the Ministry of Emergencies released this video of Russian civilians evacuating. Russia's military chief of staff Valery Gerasimov reported to President Vladimir Putin on Wednesday that Russian troops had halted the advance and would push the Ukrainians back to the border. The Defense Ministry released this video on Friday, claiming to show its forces destroying Ukrainian armored vehicles in the Kursk region. But official statements, accounts from military bloggers, and videos posted on social media indicated Russia was still struggling to achieve that goal, nearly 48 hours later. The Ukrainian military on Thursday released this video purporting to show Russian soldiers surrendering at a border crossing. Ukrainian officials have not commented directly on the operation, but asserted the right to defend themselves by striking Russia wherever it posed a threat. Russian President Vladimir Putin called the operation a serious escalation. Ukraine's primary ally, Washington, has pressured Kyiv not to launch long-range attacks on Russia directly. But Pentagon spokesperson Sabrina Singh on Thursday said Ukraine's incursion into Kursk was, quote, consistent with U.S. policy.
They are taking actions to protect themselves from attacks that are coming from a region that are within the U.S. policy of where they can operate.
Meanwhile, in another front in the fight, Ukrainian officials said Russian artillery hit a supermarket in the Ukrainian town of Konstantinivka in the frontline Donetsk region on Friday. Ukrainian officials said that 10 people were killed and 35 were injured.